Hi everyone. Installing Totum on DigitalOcean. We'll need a DigitalOcean account. I've already signed up. We'll also need the Totum MIT page on GitHub. Next, we create a droplet. This is a virtual server. Choose the location closest to you. We'll need Ubuntu 24.04. There might be different versions, like 24.10, for example. Pay attention to using specifically 24.04, which is an LTS version with long-term support. Next, you can choose any specifications you like. I'll be experimenting on a shared CPU. Let's say a premium AMD instance, which is cheaper. For testing, 1 gigabyte of RAM and a single CPU core is enough. If you're using this for work, we recommend at least 2 CPU cores. And for the Pro version, ideally 3 to 4. It depends on your needs. Then I recommend selecting automatic daily backups for production systems. Here we'll set a password instead of an SSH key. If you know how SSH keys work, you can choose that option. I'll set a fairly long password, and I'll give it a name, something like Totem Server. That's it. We start now and wait for the droplet to be created. We should see a progress bar. Once the droplet is created, we'll start the installation on its IP. You can initially set it up via the IP address, test it, and later switch the MIT version to the Pro version, and from an IP-based installation to a domain-based one at any time. Next, click on these 3 dots and select Access Console. We'll log in as root. Wait for the console to connect. The console has opened. We can enlarge it. We see there's a bunch of software that's not updated, but that's okay. We'll update it during installation. Next, we go to GitHub or the Totem documentation for instructions. Copy that link. Return to DigitalOcean and back to the console. Then paste the command and press Enter. It says the current server locale is not in US UTF-8. We need to change it. We select A, the option it presents. It downloads a new script for changing the locale. Press A again. Now you can scroll through and choose the desired locale in US UTF-8 using the arrow keys. Once selected, press Tab, then OK. Next, you must select in US UTF-8 specifically. Tab OK. Wait while the locale is installed. Then you need to reboot the server for it to take effect. Press Enter. You can close this console for now and wait 2 to 3 minutes for the droplet to reboot. Then open the console again. We can repaste our command or retrieve it from history by pressing the up arrow. Press Enter. This starts the Totem installation script. Okay, we confirm that we want to install. Now we need to select our time zone. I'll choose Europe, where I am right now. Spain, main Spanish time zone. Confirm that we want Spanish time. We're installing the MIT version. Press 1. Now enter your email address. A certificate will be registered to this email. Press Enter. Then set a password for the administrator. You need to come up with one. Next, we need to enter a domain. If you want to install using the IP, leave it blank. Choose the installation language. Let's pick English. Check the parameters and confirm by entering A and pressing Enter. Now we wait while all components are downloaded and installed. Okay, at this point, it checks the external IP address, and you must confirm that it's correct for access. On DigitalOcean, we just answer A without hesitation. If you're installing on a virtual machine on your local computer, you need to ensure that the external IP address for browser access matches the one detected here. At this point, we can open our Totem at that address, logging in as admin with the password you set during installation. It will also ask if we want to update the server's software. I recommend saying yes and waiting 2 to 5 minutes for all server software to update to the latest versions. Meanwhile, you can already access Totum. At that address, enter admin and the password set during installation. Now we have a working Totum. I'll close it for now and return to the DigitalOcean console. The update is finished. To switch from IP-based installation to a domain-based one, we run the installation command again from the folder we originally ran it from. By default, that's the /root folder. Running it again, it tells us there's already a variables file with the parameters used. It asks if we want to continue the installation or reconfigure it. We say yes. The first thing it notices is that the MIT version is installed. It asks if we'd like to switch to Pro. We won't cover that now. There will be a separate video on the Pro version. I answer no. Then it asks if we'd like to connect a domain and SSL. I choose A. Now we need to enter our domain, for example, myapp.com, without HTTPS. If you have a third-level domain like ttm.myapp.com, enter it as is, without HTTPS. Press Enter. You must confirm that you entered it correctly. Then your installation will be reconfigured. That's it. Bye-bye.